This is Trisha with Lake Country Cottage Company, and I'm here tonight finishing up a table. I actually had you guys on working on this table, but real quick, I'm going to get my other piece set up so I can monitor this because it helps me to see the it helps me to see the comments. So if you're here, come say hi. Okay, I don't know. I hope it stayed connected. I just got an alert that it didn't go. Our wireless has not changed at all. But for some reason, it is not working very well, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's because more people in the neighborhood, but we have our own server and all that, so I'm not sure why it's not working. So anyway, hopefully you all are doing well. Sorry I wasn't here Monday. I took some time off, and actually when I was away I got sick, and for some reason that happens when I take off vacation. I usually get sick. I don't know why. Probably because of the heat. But so anyway, I have this table. I was working on it last week. I was staining it for you all, and I've got it done and dried. I did a second coat. I was showing you all last time the very end of the stain. It was an older can, but I believe in using what you have and working with that to try to be resourceful. And so, and it didn't work out well, but that's kind of how you learn. You do from experimentation and stuff. So, anyway, if y'all don't mind, just drop in and say hello. Make sure you can hear me. I'd appreciate it. I'm going to get started. What I'm going to do at the end of this video is post some links to where you can get some of this stuff. There are Amazon links, and we don't have a store yet, an Amazon store, but we do have our Amazon affiliate, and that's just another way to support us. If you don't like our furniture or buy our furniture, but you do this yourself, you could just use our link, and that just helps. We just make a small portion. It's not the price is the same for you whether you order through us or not, but it would just be another small way to support our business. Another way to support us without spending money is to share our content or invite friends to like our page. We're almost at 350 right now, so our goal is to get to 500 pretty soon. So we would love any additional support you can offer. In the background, I wanted to mention are these tags. These have been really popular the last few years. We make those. Those are some I made for myself, but actually I'll get them down so you can see them a little bit closer. These are hand cut into tags, and I sand them and paint them, and I designed the I call it fan art because you cannot copy the school. I'll get in trouble for that, but it's fan art. If you have someone going off to college, and look, I fixed the camera. I promised y'all I would. It took me forever, but I fixed it. Hopefully y'all can see that straight. It looks good to me. Let me know if it looks good. So anyway, these are great. Like if you have a dorm. Now these are for me, so they're kind of girly, but if you have a son going off to college and he's going off to his first dorm, I can make them very masculine. I can do different colors. These are really light and fun. And these are not attached, but what I will do, learning the hard way, is attach them like this. That way they don't clank. So I have to bring these in, and that's actually why they're inside, because of a storm. But what I'll do is attach them like this, and then they can hang them on their door, on their wall. If you have a young lady going off to college, they can hang this on a wreath. Really, really cute. These are $15, and I don't know if I have them in our shop yet, but I will be adding these because since it's back to school and fall, this is great stuff to add to your outdoor decor. They're sealed. So anyway, I'm going to put those back up. I just wanted to give y'all a closer look. They're fun. I can do smaller or bigger. Oh. And then I like them kind of offset like that too. Now they're probably not going to stay the way I have them hung, but that's okay. So anyway, I wanted to show you guys that, just a little promotion. Also on our site, on our Facebook page, we have our shop set up with our items that ship, and all you have to do is click shop and it will show you everything. And we have everything marked down, and we have local pickup. So if you're local in the not Dallas, because we're too far from Dallas to do local pickup probably, unless you're out by us, free shipping, not free shipping, sorry, free local pickup. Sorry, I thought I was ready to do this, but I guess I'm not. Okay, so I'm going to get started. I have been using this sponge to do some top coats on some other items, and it's just a little sponge brush, and then the Minwax water-based polyacrylic, and y'all can actually read it. I like to use the matte or the satin finish depending on what I'm working on. Okay, and that's going to be a little bit of delay and probably a little bit of noise. But anyway, I hope y'all are doing well. Thank you for tuning in. I'm about to finish this table off. I'm moving it a little bit, and then I'm going to put y'all down so y'all can see what I'm doing. Sorry if my face is in there. Let me see which one's better. Oh, goodness. I don't have it. There we go. There we go. Hopefully y'all can see that okay. I may have to raise it up a little bit. Okay, that's the table. Yeah, let me raise this up a little bit. Sorry, you guys. It's hard when you're doing different angles because I like to say hello and chit chat while I'm looking at y'all. Is that a little bit better? Okay, it's probably not the full view, but I'll move it. So this was a table. It's a vintage piece, and I think I showed y'all on the last one. It didn't have a tabletop. To me, the way it was built, it looked, oh, I lost connection. Okay, there we're back. It looked like it had one of those glass insets in it. So it looked like a really cool piece, but it was broken. So I built a new table. This is very rustic. It's not completely flat. So you don't want to put anything breakable, but I thought this would be a cute little side table, a little entry table or something like that. So we'll have this one listed probably tomorrow. And we still have some of our other big pieces. So this looks like a blue finish. This is a dark stain. I ended up having, I ran out of the stain that I showed y'all with on our last live. It was, I think it's Jacobian or Jacobian, that color. And then I topped it off with a hickory color. So I really like how it turned out. You can see the kind of deep brown and dark brown, and that texture is really pretty. I kind of think that's something I might start doing, is blending the stains. It turns out to be a really unique finish. The only hard part is matching it. So you would want to do that on either a single piece, or make sure you mix enough stain to match. So back to this, it looks like a blue finish. This will dry clear, and I go with the grain. And normally, but because I've got my, let me see if I can move that. I'm attached here. Normally what I do is go all the way. They call it a wet line or something. I don't know the official line, but you want to go all the way to the end. And what that does is allow a very nice and smooth finish. And so I just get a good little bit on here and then go all the way across. And you can see how I can't get this all the way in view, but it kind of has like a blue tint. But it does dry clear, and it dries. This is what we use on almost everything we have except for our outdoor pieces. And you can see little pieces that have dried. I'm almost at the end of this can too. So anyway, you just want to keep going in that nice same direction, because when it dries, that's how it's going to finish. And you don't want it to feel rough. So I just kind of take that. I keep getting interrupted. Can y'all hear me? Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what's going on. We changed some of our AT&T services, and I'm wondering if they dropped our internet down, because I have never had problems like I have the last few weeks. So I'll have to check that. There's a way you can check your speed. I have to do that for work, and I just want to make sure that what I'm paying for is what they're getting me, because I haven't had any problems with work. But it's evening and I'm in a different part of the house than what I normally am. So it may be that. So anyway, hopefully y'all can see this okay. I know the surface is kind of dark. I may try to move y'all. I don't know if y'all like that upper view or not. I kind of like that when I'm learning things, because you can kind of see the whole thing. I did dust this off, but there's just particles in the room. Nice fourth. Looks like okay, that's so weird. Okay, sorry y'all. If this doesn't work, I may have to go back in my other area, but the boys were watching a show and I didn't want them to have to leave, so I came in here, and it's loud, and I ended up, I don't know if I deleted that or not, but see how it kind of has that blue tint? Just don't worry about that. And the other thing, I have had a piece, and I'm actually writing a blog post about a table I did a while back. I did it last fall. And I loved it, and I was kind of hoping I could keep it, but it didn't end up working out for us. But I refinished it, and when I went to stain it, all the stuff just came out of the wood, and it was awful. My internet is not liking me. I don't know if this is even going to work. Y'all, apologize for that. But last night Jeff was having connection issues as well. So I don't know if looks a little blurry too. So anyway, I keep stopping because it's showing it's disconnected. And I don't want to just keep jabbering in it, not make any bit of sense. But anyway, on that piece, on that table I was telling you about, in case it got cut off, I had stripped the wood and sanded it down, cleaned it. I bleached the wood, and what I think I did was I bleached the wood and I didn't clean it with mineral spirits. I think that was a step I missed. That's the only thing I could think of, because when I put this sealer on, it turned blue like this, but there was a big spot where where the wood had a stain that I had bleached, and it didn't dry good. And I cried, because that table, it was a gorgeous finish, and I ended up having to paint it with chalk paint, and it's natural if I can. It endures so much more wear and tear. So that's why we like this dual tone look. It's really challenging when we're flipping this for a profit. So it's really hard to get your money back on the time to strip a whole piece with all of this kind of detail and get that finish. It's just really challenging. And this is such a good trend, that it has that staying power. I mean, it's very classic and clean. And we just really like it. And, so that's kind of why we have that look. It's not that we don't appreciate the natural wood. It's just, you have to work with what you've got. And that's what we do. So what I usually do, I'm just going around. I'm not going to do the white because this stain actually pulls up a little bit. What I normally do is pour a little bit in a container and work from there. But since I'm almost out and I have enough pieces that I'm going to have stained, it's okay. I'm not worried about it. But normally I'll just put what I'm going to use in a little bowl so I don't contaminate the full jar, because that's a lot. If you put this over white, when the stain gets in it, it actually does kind of tint this a little bit, but you can't see that on the stain part, so it's not a big deal. But so this the detail, I'm gonna have to move the table and it's really loud, so I don't want to hurt y'all's ears, but I just wanted to kind of show y'all this, show you how it looks semi-finished, and just kind of explain a little bit of what we do to finish it. I'm sorry for the interruptions for the internet, but you can kind of see it's already starting to dry at this part. The blue's changing. To me, it just has a rich color. It's beautiful. I don't know how well you can see it. There's a little bit of glare on the light, but it's really pretty. And I'm not just saying that because we did it. I have never done this. I've never mixed the colors of stain. I'm going to just get up and talk to y'all. I'll pull this up and then show y'all the table. So sorry about that. Thank you, Stephanie. I don't know if you saw this the other day in person, but anyway, what I did, and I think I already said this, but I'll got another break in the connection. But what I did is the I call it Jacobian, but I think the J is like an H. Hey.
I'm gonna go hang with Brian and Kyle.
Okay. All right, love you. Are you turning off the television? Sorry, wife. Can you leave that door open and just shut my bedroom door? Okay, thank you, sweetie. Sorry. So I use that Jacobian. That's how I pronounce it. I'm not sure if that's the right way. I use that. It's a real deep, rich brown color. And then where, I don't know if you guys were watching the live, but it's back here. You can see it. It kind of turned into a gel. And it worked fine. The gel worked fine. But what happened is, because I wasn't used to working with the gel, I was used to working with the liquid. What I usually do is do the whole piece and then wipe it off. And with the gel stain, it dries a lot faster. So because I wasn't used to that, it kind of gummed up a little bit and it wasn't real even and clear. So I went through and sanded it down, and it still had a lot of the color from that stain, but some of it pulled up. But what I did then is I think it's called red oak. A red oak stain that I had because I didn't have any more of the Jacobian. And I thought, well, I'll experiment with it. And it's really pretty. So I'll try to get some good pictures to post at the end as well for you all. But it turned out really nice. I am going to let it dry. I won't keep y'all on for this, but what I usually do is let it dry. I'll do another coat, and then I do a really light sanding to get it a nice smooth finish, and then do a third coat. And if you can do more than that, but I usually do at least 3 on a table. But anyway, this piece is just about done. I'll probably seal this one because I did distress it, and so I will work on that. I have a new can of top coat that I'm going to put on it, and then this is going to be ready for sale. So if you know anybody who likes unique pieces, please send them our way. I'm not sure what we'll ask. We usually have about 75 on our little side tables. We try to keep it pretty fair and kind of less than what you could find at a store. But that would be the highest is what I would think. Maybe a little bit less than that. But these usually go for around $75 to $85. And this is an antique. It's really neat and pretty. It's pretty sturdy. Now it feels lopsided because I'm on tile. And it also has little bitty ball bearings for wheels, so it's really cool. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to check out our shop. I will add our tags, or if you know anyone going up to college, you can share this video with them. To share it, all you have to do is under the post, it's got like, comment, and then share. And I would really appreciate it if y'all leave a comment or share it. And then if you share it on your wall, if you want to watch it for later to remember what we used and to find the products, we'll see those. Hey Sherry, hope you're doing well. But anyway, I'm going to wrap it up, and thank you all, and God bless y'all, and y'all stay safe and well. Thank you. Bye-bye.